Yeah, when you talk about that pass rush, Chuck Smith, he was talking about a lot of defensive stuff. You know, he's a part of that taking care of the pass rush side of things. And man, you mentioned Mike Green.
Yeah.
Bro. He said, yo, Mike, in short terms, because he's a rookie, so you could tell coaches want to encourage and speak highly of them, but they also don't want to, gas them too much without having to play games. But I could tell he was like, yo, Mike Green looked like the real deal.
It, bro.
He looked like the real deal,
I won't be mad at you if you come out there Sizzle-esque, bro. You could do that if you want, yo.
I said, some of this stuff I said with the spin and the quick, he remind me. And that's one of my favorite guys and a Hall of Famer. So I just want to say remind me because we wanted me to get to that level.
Esque.
Yes.
That's our thing.
Yeah,
esque.
He remind me of Dwight Freeney.
Yo, that's crazy. If he come out there like that, bro,
he remind
Super Bowl.
Freeney-esque, yo. That's all I'm saying, yo.
Honestly, if we get a Freeney-esque...
If he's 90% of Freeney,
if we get a Freeney or Sizzle-esque edge rusher, we win the Super Bowl, bro. Easily, dog.
Bro, this if he's 90% of Freeney.
Yeah, Freeney was crazy.
That's my guy,
years,
yo.
Dog.
He used to, listen, we got to keep it real on here. He had Jonathan Ogden stressing. That's the one guy I remember vividly, constantly. Jonathan Ogden would because Freeney was a slightly smaller.
Yeah,
and his
and
speed
he was quicker.
But he would just give Ogden some trouble, man.
He was so tough to guard because he was an edge rusher when it was a defensive end.
Really fast.
So if he's fast and can move, it's nothing you could do with that.
Just enough strength.
He was basically an outside
excellent
linebacker.
Technique. Yeah, excellent technique, man. He was the truth.
So wasn't Julius Peppers down on at the edge too for a little bit?
Julius Peppers was straight up D end. Julius Peppers is big. He like 6'7", maybe like.
It was another fast guy
but he was fast. No, Julius Peppers was wild fast. Yeah. But they was like Mike Green, man. He was like you could tell Chuck was like you could tell he learned from the previous pros. Somebody who's gifted in savant and they just watch God how you be like, what do you emulate your game after? And then name some guys you can see in that person's game. Basically, he was saying you can see the evolution and the stuff he's gained from the past. And I'm like that's high regard. So bro, if he come into this season,
come on, Mike Green, I won't be mad to have to put some kind of Mike Green,
man, and they got
a thing on the table or something. You feel me? We might have a Mike Green pen from the game or the Mike Green pamphlet they give out or something. You feel me? Just come through playing, dog. You never know, yo.
Nah, he's definitely so. That was good to hear. Like I said, you could tell they had the it was a 30-minute joint on the Ravens page, on YouTube or whatever. When they post a lot of the Ravens, is it the Wire stuff? But when they post their Hard Knocks-esque type of stuff, and I always say their stuff is really good because they got one of the best media, social media.
That stuff be looking
the Ravens
crazy.
is fantastic with that type of stuff, man.
Because we the team, bro. I guarantee you if they did a poll, right? We probably are the favorite team, amongst just people that are just casual NFL fans. If you got Lamar, you're already there, bro.
It's kind of the Chiefs are kind of that weird team where they just won enough, and then they got so it's probably the Chiefs, but the Ravens,
the slept on underdog, the Ravens got to win. The Ravens, yeah.
Once the Ravens start winning the whole thing, I'm telling you, it's just gonna rub off on everybody, bro. It's like that, man. Too many great personalities on the team and all of that.
And Lamar Jackson is the quarterback, bro. He exceeded expectations already, dog.
Oh yeah,
but
easily.